Okay, so let's say you're shifting to a new job or you're taking up a new freelance gig that requires you to learn a new domain in tech. So often it can be very overwhelming because of the amount of existing content and tutorial that is available online, and you don't know where to start initially. So let's see in this video how we can go about learning a new domain. So the first step is that, because let's say you're shifting to a new job, or you're taking on new freelance gig that requires you to learn a product. So the first step would be to always start with the product, because the language can be completely new, or the programming language can be new, or the domain itself is new to you. You don't understand any of the concepts. So in my case, when I started this my current job, I did not know, a few months before that, I did not know anything in Web3 space. So I learned a lot of it on the job and a little homework before that. So I'll give you some of the tips that might help you. So in my case, the best thing that worked was starting to learn the product itself. Often, if you start focusing on what the product can do, what it cannot do, you will end up learning a lot about the domain. So, to learn, the basics of the domain, you can start with some of the common terms that are often used while being on the while using the product. Let's say an engineer gives you a demo of the product. They some terms or some concepts will be frequently focused on or repeated. So learn those first. So that is my second tip. So my first step would be start from the product, because the easiest way would be to start the smallest portion and then branch out. So start with the product, learn the most common concepts or the lingo used, then you can start branching out. And the most important tip in all of this is to ask as many questions as possible. Do not, it can be, you can cringe while thinking of, should I ask this, should I not ask this? But any chance you get to talk to, a domain expert in that field, please make sure that you use the opportunity to the best and ask as many questions as you have without feeling bad about it. So because often you might have some assumptions based on your learning, and it can be right or wrong, and it will probably let the others know in the team that you are making and putting an effort into learning the domain. So these are the tips that I had in mind. I hope it was useful for you. uh, Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.